Hey there, guys. How are things? Heading into town. I'm going. Oh boy, looks like today may be the last little bit of rain for the summer here in Northern California. We'll see. It's kind of screwed up my work because I work outside, and what do you do though? You know what I mean? What do you do, guys? A lot of pondering lately on my heart. My heart definitely, just as the Bible says, is wicked. It just is. I try to be, I try, and I enjoy it. I think it's a mechanism God put in us to where when we do the right thing, you get that reward feeling, right? When you see somebody happy, I guess psychopaths or sociopaths, whatever paths, they don't have that, but I reckon you and I do, right? Where was I? Yes. So, yeah, reflecting, my heart truly is wicked. Even though I desire to do good, I do. Just like Paul says. And, which, if you're not familiar with that, I think it's in Romans. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Paul says that I do which I wish not to do, and that what I wish to do I don't do. It's not me; it's the sin in me. Um, I mean, I think I take it as we're still accountable for it because if you take the Bible as a whole, yeah, God doesn't want us to sin. Doesn't want us to do bad stuff, right? Yeah, he's loving, he's forgiving, but he doesn't want us to, you know, if you had children, would you want them going around beating up other kids? No, you wouldn't want that. It'd just be silly, right? Um, yeah, same thing with our Creator. He doesn't want us doing stuff like that. But again, so let's get back to reflecting on my heart. Yeah, man. Now, I'm guessing we are all under spiritual attack, spiritual battles. I wonder how much these demons can affect our thoughts and technology, all right? The AI, I wonder, you know, because I get thoughts that I just don't think they're my thoughts. They're in my thinking voice, whatever that is. It's not like I hear a different voice. Boy, this guy really wants to. I'm gonna pull over up. Yeah, let this dude pass. Um, so yeah, I hear. I guess here isn't the right word. There we go. Everybody's happy. I think thoughts that aren't my thoughts. Which is what I speculate. I don't know if you guys could relate to that. I guess that's where we are to take every thought captive unto the Lord. See, that's the thing there too, though, is I don't necessarily want to think those, but once those thoughts are in there, I can run with them and find whatever kind of twisted enjoyment out of it. I tell you, it's beyond me how these people in power um, think we're good candidates for God, right? I mean, mankind as a whole, probably them, of course, right? Um, I mean, yeah, there does seem to be this big wanting to merge all of our consciousness together. I don't know if they really want to do that with us, right? Us lower scums. So I kind of ponder on that because, you know, they definitely want to merge us all, into that the singularity is how I kind of define it. I guess there's different ways people kind of think of it, but singularity is where I think everything just merges. Man, machine, electrons, everything just merges, and it just keep going. That's the thing. It just keeps technology is it's not stopping. These people are going as fast as they can with it. God, interesting times, guys. Interesting times to be alive. I mean, there's no other way we cannot be in the final seconds, the final minute, or the final work. You know what I mean? There's no way. And I do believe Satan has messed with our time. You know? Daniel, he seeks to change time and laws, and I believe our times, it gets weird. I like last weekend, a couple of months ago, and wow. And I'm not drinking. Um, and the Mandela effect, which I'm a believer in. So Daniel, he seeks to change times and laws. I know Seventh-day Adventists believe that means the Sunday law. I don't necessarily. I don't subscribe to that, but hey, we all got our own beliefs, right? So, um, oh man, I have a little clip-on thing for this. I tell you, I am the cheesiest video maker. I should strive to get better at it, boy. And I need to do that mirrored work where people gave me okays to mirror their stuff. And I need to get a Morgellons one out for the Morgie sufferers. Um, God, I have to bring that up. Got to bring up the morgues. It's not all my life, but it sure has grown into a huge portion of it. Let me tell you, it's bizarre. So yeah, I'll do one for the morgue people. It's crazy, like this skin on my arms, guys. It's like it's synthetic when it sheds. You have to look at it under a microscope. So, like here, it looks just like regular skin. Under a microscope, you totally see it's different. I think it's a biofilm, apparently, that these parasites, to protect themselves. So I've been making tobacco tea. Okay, so you simmer the tobacco, buy cheap pipe tobacco, and simmer it, and then I spray it on all day because I work outside. As soon as it dries, I spray it on again. It's been pretty effective, and so the next morning I'll wake up and you'll see what this is like the skin, but it's not really skin. It's weird, but we'll just say skin. Um, and then you can see like a worm encasing where it probably died. The tobacco stuff probably killed it, so all that piece fell off. Tell you, man, I do fear for the little ones, my friends. I fear for the little ones. Um, I pray you rapture believing folks are correct, man. I sure do. I don't highly see myself being raptured, but I I just gonna say, I wouldn't mind it. I don't know, man. I kind of wanna. I wanna be held back. I wanna. I mean, who's gonna be here if everybody's gone, right? If everybody who was striving to know God, know our Lord, a lot of you guys are very educated on it. All the different. Boy, there's a lot to know, but you don't need that for salvation. You don't need to learn all that. Um, thank God, because I couldn't. Um, and then there's those unanswered questions we all kind of ponder on. What about people who never heard of them, all that, but are decent, which We just discussed my heart, how wicked it is. I'm not a decent person. Maybe on the outside, yeah, maybe. Depends on the day and circumstance. But yeah. So back to what I was saying, these folks, man, I'm all over the place again, huh? These folks that think it's a good idea to go to godhood, atheosis, right? Yeah, I don't think so, man. I just don't think so. One second. Okay, so yeah, guys, these folks who, and they truly do, they believe they can become God. Um, Now, I don't know if they're thinking they're going to merge with the source. There's probably different, just like we Christians have kind of different, I don't want to say doctrine, but interpretations, you know. Um, I tell you what, a lot of channels, I'm kind of thinking are are um, working for the enemy. A lot of these, I think majority, I don't want to name um, channels off that I think, but I just think there's a lot of them, man. Um, biblical hitman, biblical hitman. I'm liking his channel. He did one with We Read the Documents, and I like their channel. That channel. There's three different guys. They're pretty hip to what. So the UN is theosophist. They are. They're theosophist. And they're hip to the purposeful exposure of what's going on. It's externalization of the hierarchy. I mean, they've been indoctrinating us for a long, long, long time through movies and music and now the internet. So they've been indoctrinating us. Um, now we're getting close to the hierarchy coming in, and they be doing their thing, right? That's when rubber meets the road for us believers. Again, I kind of on the rapture. I mean, if I had a choice, and oh boy, probably while I'm getting tortured, I would be regretting it. But I would like to just stay behind and. Not because I'm some kind of hero, and not like I'm trying to buy my way into salvation or nothing. I just, well, I love my fellows, man. I love people. As much as I get angry by people, I love people, man. I do. Um, and it's funny. The more you get to know a person, well, I don't want to say the less you love them, but no. But you could see, even though you love them, they're good people. You could see their heart is wicked too. We struggle from the same. We struggle from the same freaking disease, man. Sin virus, as Face Like the Sun calls it, Gons. Um, yeah, the sin virus, guys. Um, all right, here we go again. I'll be right back, guys. Yes, sir. The sin virus. What are we at? 14. Alright, guys, we got that taken care of. It's just down at the, the lumber store and laying out all their garden stuff. I used to be a kick butt gardener, and I probably still would be. I just don't have the energy, but boy, did I have some beautiful gardens. It's one thing, I know we shouldn't boast or brag or anything, and I get it, but it's one thing I can boast in. I can't boast in much. And it's only because that's one gift the Lord gave me, right? But boy, I did. I'm a good gardener. Um, you could tell the nutrition difference from just buying it off the shelf and cut into a tomato that's the putting love in the soil and get a lot of vitamins and stuff like that. Yeah, I grow so much. Be good if I did have the energy, because where I work, all the campers in there and stuff, I could put produce in our little store. You know, you split the profit with the owner. Um, but yeah, I'm all over the place on this. I don't even know if I'll upload. I probably will though, because I never upload much. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and kind of tell you guys about the ponderings of my heart, and I suspect everybody's heart. Yeah, and again, the thoughts. There's some wicked thoughts that I just don't think are mine, man. You know, um, I sure don't want them. The resentful thoughts, those are the ones I can run with. Fearful thoughts, of course, I run with. Um, if you guys got family close by, or your family, I do have my mom and my brother close by. My boys, I don't. They're down. They're down the area. Good boys, but I got to get together with them soon because you know they're pretty sharp too. My goal, if I can get a little better at these videos, is to make a video, that where I don't sound like a complete bonehead, where I have the receipts to show my family, other people's family, anybody who's, um, exactly, well, not exactly what's going on, because none of us know, but it's definitely, this is definitely Satan's world. Good, bad, ugly, right or wrong, it just is. Um, and we're at the climax, I guess. We're at the climax. So, man, I pray you guys are doing all right. I suspect we're all under spiritual battle, all of us. Some more than others, and some people probably handle it better than others. I'm a food but yeah. And we just keep going, right, guys? We just keep going. All right, man. I do pray all's well. Love y'all.